Hello, all you OG Carp Mania followers and all you beautiful people. I'm down here at a lake where I can't disclose, a lovely peach of a lake in Norfolk. I know the people really well, got onto a decent swim, I fished it before. Saw a milling about a bit, got it a few hours ago. Put in a couple of bits and bobs, and we've got a lovely 20-pound common on the bank. And there's not too many of these in here, that size. Biggest common probably I've had in here. It's a beautiful fish. It's a very old common. It's like one of them characters, crustacean of a character. Relax and I'll get you a little show. Would you look at that? Beautiful common. Absolutely gorgeous fish. And that came off our fade fluorocarbon rigs with a lovely Q-bait wafter. Right, if it lets me, I'll show you its other side, and then it's going back. Come on, mate. Let's turn you round a sec. Lovely long fish, this fish. My God, it's so withered up the top. You can see it's a very old fish. Extremely old fish. Probably one of the originals in it, I reckon. Would you look at that gorgeous common? It does us proud. Come on. Let's get you back. Hello, all you lovely, beautiful people. I'm not going to say it again. It's Mr. Matt Allen, Team Capitan of Team OGCM, down here at a lovely, beautiful, classic Norfolk water. I must say, I'm from North London. If you look up our videos, you'll see my journey and my career starts in North London on the Grand Union Canals, where there were very few carp waters to fish, or very few waters that had carp in, especially without having to pay large amounts of money to be able to fish. So for me, carp fishing was quite sparse as a young'un. I actually started from 10 years old. And I think by the time about 10 years old, I was hooked and I was seriously into it. I was going with various people. Luckily, I was finding out people that were already going to some of these waters, and I was able to get trips in. But yeah, you join us in the heart of the countryside. It's absolutely beautiful. In a moment, show you a little bit of the lake and where we've been fishing and what we've been doing. A friend of ours that lets us fish it, details have to be kept private. But to be honest, just being here is absolutely amazing. I've been here this session, testing some products from our platinum tackle. By the testing, I've been testing our fluorocarbon, our wide gape hooks with the Ronnie rigs. All components that you get with us are literally top quality. I've had so many fish this session. It's been an absolute brilliant red letter session. I'm not going to waffle on too long. I've also been putting in some work with our Q-baits Scopex squid, which is an absolute phenomenal bait. Not over oily, but has a nice squid spice content mixed in, blended in with the sweet tang of the Scopex. That has fed the swims and been used on one of our rods. And my God, the results are just fantastic. So without further ado, I'll give you a quick show of the swim, and I'm going to show you the results. Here you go. So if you walk around here with me, we're going to show you a couple of things. I'm going to zoom in so that I can show you, this is my swim. I'm going to show you exactly where we've been fishing. So when I first turned up here, I had fished the far bank there before on a couple of previous sessions. As you can see, that far bank has a bare tree right about there, the bare tree. So I turned up just before darkness. I saw a couple of movements there, turned up and proceeded to catch a lovely 20-pound common. ripped me up a good one. There's a lovely old school brute. Things went on from there. Our next bite was the following morning in great margin swim. So if you come round here with me, I'm just going to zoom you in. Here I zoom you in, so you can already see a fish moving across there. So these reeds here, just next to these lily pads, they go in past these lily pads and come back out. I saw them do it when I arrived. And then the following morning, because of me seeing that and acting upon it, and putting a Ronnie stiff hinge rig with a small amount of particle and Scopex squid with our Scopex glug, that proceeded to bring them out of the lilies, and it gave us a bite in the morning. From then on, lots of things were seen over the far bank. So the following day, because of the action across the back, I then proceeded to put one on the edge of that tree there with the little reeds next door, and one in at the corner of this tree here, so further along from the bare tree into that corner. Yeah, I fed that with a wafter rig. I made a wafter rig with our platinum tackle and our wide gapes, and I used the Q-baits, krill wafters, and have had most of the action. So without further ado, let's show you the action. Been up about 3-4 hours. Now encroaching about 9 o'clock. One ripped off and literally took out the middle line. But my God, is it a beautiful one. I treated her with some propolis from our platinum tackle. Great guys, top gear. She's all sorted. A couple of little nicks on her, not from me, but you've got to look after the fish, you know what I mean? So if she lets me, I'm going to give you a show. Isn't that a beautiful, stunning mirror? Absolutely lovely fish. That fell to a Q-baits wafter, right in the margins. The famous fade, gotta love it. This side's a little bit more damaged, bless it. Old war wounds. Some people need to learn how to look after fish better. Would you look at that beautiful, stunning mirror? Come on, get in there. You find us down the bank in Norfolk, as a lot of the time we are, as our carp team's based here. And we have some phenomenal waters down here. Cannot disclose that information sadly, but the place is phenomenal. Big place in our heart, they do a great job with it. Third fish in now, we just had a lovely mirror. It's looking big double, just weighed it about 19 pounds. Beautiful fish, nonetheless, well invited. Let's give you a show. Matt got slapped by the fish. Take a look at that beautiful mirror. Stunning carp. That's what we do it for. You can't do it from the sofa. We're here to stay. Would you look at that stunning mirror? Absolute gorgeous fish. Die-hard fisherman. Never will I stop. Come on. Get in there. Hello, 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 all you OG Carp Mania follows. So we're down here locally. We just had our team social with Mr. Danny Boy. Come down for a session now myself. Put some work in, some of the PT promo stuff out, and yeah, put in some work. Fish have been coming along nicely. Conditions have been a bit weird because they've been up and down, hot and cold, hot and cold. What are we now? We're the 21st or 2nd of May, and yeah, some lakes they would have done in this morning, this lake, they're sort of spawning on and off. If they do start to spawn, I won't be here. We've got a lovely mirror on the bank, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So if it lets us, we'll give you a show. Mirror dominated in there. There isn't as many commons. There is a few nice ones. We had a really nice old one, really withered one, yesterday. Would you come here, please? Right. As you look at that beautiful specimen of a mirror carp. Down here, pulling them out. Life couldn't be better on the bank, mate. Would you look at that beautiful, beautiful, stunning mirror. OG Carp Mania, only one way to do it. Team OGCM, all the way to victory. Vlog time, right. So, I've got my spot rocking now. You find your spots properly, you're gonna get them. Not the biggest fish at all, but my God, the scales on some of these mirrors in here are absolutely gorgeous. It's almost a fully. You can imagine what that's gonna be about when it's looking about 30 pound in weight. Absolute minter. Come on, mate. Would you look at that beautiful minter of a mirror. Absolutely gorgeous. Some of them, it's not the size. It's not the size. It's how beautiful they are, you know what I mean? And this is one of those beautiful ones that aren't massive. Right, this one's very excited, so we're going to get him back. Matthew Allen checking in for OG Carp Mania. We have been working hella hard this session, and the fish have not always been playing ball. But I tell you now, we're working our methods, we're working hard, and we've got another lovely one on the bank. This one's about 19, 18, 19. But yeah, nonetheless beautiful. A couple of little nicks on him. I've just treated him with our PT propolis. Now if it keeps itself calm, I'll give you a show. And for our hard work, this beautiful mirror has turned up. Stunning. Stunning fish, lovely big mouth on him. Got a couple of nicks from where a few anglers have not been as careful as they should have. But yeah, nonetheless beautiful. Come on. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get him back and get his bigger cousin. Come on. From a lake where commons aren't so common. I mean, there must be about a couple of hundred mirrors in this lake, but OGCM has picked out a couple of nice commons. We've got a banger now. It isn't the biggest fish on the bank, but it's a lovely banger of a common. You'll see the first fish we had was an old brute. Would you look at that lovely, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful common. I say the fish in here are absolutely lovely. Show me the other side, mate. Would you look at that stunning, stunning common carp. OGCM in full function. Efforts are on the go, methods are on the go. You just can't do it from the sofa. Duty, vlog cam time, just setting up the rods and getting everything sorted for the night. Last night on our session, at this classic Norfolk water, and my God, saw a couple of fish moving about just over the halfway mark. Proceeded to put a couple of baits around it. Pub chucked one straight to them, and this lovely, beautiful mirror came along. It's about £15. I've not weighed it. It's about £15, something like that. But oh my God, what a beauty! What a looker! This fish is absolutely gorgeous. So it lets me. I'll give you a show. Would you look at that beautiful scale perfect linear? About £15 in weight. Oh my God, what a beauty, pristine, very good condition. Some lovely healthy fish in this lake. We love coming here, but yeah, what a beauty. Let's show them the other side. The other side's slightly different actually. Alright. Would you look at that beautiful, beautiful mirror. And this one's feisty as, so it's going back. Gorgeous mirror. Come on, get in there. Hello you lovely people. You saw us just speaking to you as we were getting prepped for nightfall. Nightfall's just about to be upon us, and we've just had a lovely mirror. It gave us a right good battle. This one came from the far bank where you saw me explain. Lovely fish. Look at that lovely mirror. Day bites, night bites, we never fail. Carp Mania. We're here to stay. Show you the other side. I'm gonna get you back, mate, alright? One quick look at the other side. Had a little bit of damage on its mouth, this one. So yet again, PT propolis. We treated it. And the fish will be fine. That lovely, gorgeous mirror. Only one way to do it, the OGCM way. Got to be done. Hello, hello, hello. Can't make it up. It's about 11:30, and the swims are just rocking at the minute. Just had this lovely plated mirror. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous fish. Very aggressive, this one. I had to anchor it in a bit so it didn't take out the other line. Bless it, it's really been, I'm going to call this one turbo, because it's literally, some of these fish in here go off like a steam train. I was asleep and everything, and he ripped off this one. So if he lets me, I'm going to give you a show. Look at that beautiful mirror. Look at that beautiful mirror carp. Fantastic. Absolutely lovely fish. I'm getting turbo straight back because that Husu fight, and he needs to go back. Get in that net. Hello all you beautiful people and all you lovely people following the journey. It's Matt checking in for Team OGCM on my last day now of the session. And it's probably about half 10 in the morning. One's just ripped off from the far bank. Lovely, beautiful mirror. So if it lets me, I'll give you a show. Come on. This mirror here is about 18, 19 pounds. It went over 18 and then wobbled about a little bit. Check out this beautiful, stunning mirror. Nice little chunky mirror, this one. Quite a chunky little beast. It's in good condition. Lovely scales on it. As I say, a lot of the mirrors in here are absolutely pristine. That's £18. A beautiful, beautiful mirror carp. Made me very happy, mate. Because ladies and gentlemen, once they get past about 12, 15 pound, you've got to remember every pound of weight that's got is a danger to that fish when it's on the bank. It's a danger to that fish when it's on the bank because of how much it weighs and how much it can hurt itself. So you must always be very careful when handling. Would you take And look at that lovely, beautiful, stunning mirror carp. And that's how we do it at Team OGCM. We don't mess around, we're on the bang, putting in the work. Get in! So I'm really glad that you joined us down here on this session, on this classic Norfolk water, where we did some of our testing, a bit of work, but it's not all work, it's got to be play. Because you know what, it's been an adventure, we've had some lovely fish, we met some great guys on the bank, and you know what is it all for? Team OGCM, you can't do it from the sofa, we're here to stay.